Hey, Misty, you're the spotlight for our Valentine's Day weekend video. And also support for Starmie. Yay! So, hope everyone had a happy Valentine's Day weekend, and here's our Valentine-themed deck. It'll be Misty, because we all love Misty. She's like the best, right? And Starmie, and I've always wanted to use Starmie GX, so I figured instead of doing the Misty favors, because it's Misty, has the waifu theme and hearts everywhere, well, let's show off one of her favorites, Starmie, and get into it. So we gotta love this. Get ready for a lovely, fun deck. Hooray! Let's get to it. Alright. Enough of that for the intro. Coin flip. Did a bunch of decks. You know, it's, well, you'll see what it's like, you know. It's a fun deck, at least. When it works, it works. When it's fun, it's fun. When it's not, it's not. Got 3 awesome, battles for you, and, the middle one is, the second one is kinda, I got to pull off some cool stuff, but, well, you'll see just how, it's a tough battle. Good example of when things don't work. But this was kind of fun. Jet Geyser actually really works. When testing out, I've had it where I get to constantly swap out stuff, force them to do stuff, and try to ruin their strategy, but, you know, it doesn't work all the time. What I really wanted to do was try off Misty and Lorelei. Just for the fun of it, because I think that works really nicely with Starmie GX. Starmie GX, I think, is actually really good. He does 40. Can attach 2 energy, so you can attach 2 more to something. He's ready to attack next turn for the 100 damage one, or for the GX attack, or pass it along to whatever water type. Like, I've had it where I needed to use Geyser attack, and I've been spreading damage, doing stuff where I needed that, or I have Keldeo in here and stuff like that. And then I have Baby Psychic version of Starmie, because for the 1 energy, you can attach, you know, 3 energy to someone, and it's just filling up. Misty's command is actually pretty decent, and I have Glaceon there as tech, just in case. Other tech options, Lapras proved to be itself. I couldn't show everything on these, but then this would be like an hour-long video, but there was one where I'm like, Lapras ended up winning everything, because my opponent just had such a horrible time being able to stop setting up, and I'm just like, alright, well, I guess some energy on her already. Lapras go, knocked out their Jirachi, because I was able to do 70. And then from there, like, oh, crap, I better put another Jirachi out there. Well, I knocked that one out, too. So now it's like they're already 2 prizes behind. It's like, yeah, it's like you're losing to Lapras. And Kyurem, the Perilous in there is a fun little tech, and I've had it where I won. One I cut was, he won the game for me. I didn't, but I'm like, well, I want to show off Starmie GX, but then he was the one that ended up, just why I cut the Lapras. He ended up winning the whole thing for me. I didn't even need anybody else. I'm sitting there just winning with Kyurem. Paralyzed, do it again. Paralyzed, do it again. It was annoying. It was obnoxious. But for the fun of it, you want to pull off the Misty Lorelei, which is fun because that GX is pretty good. 40 plus 40 more for each water energy on it. You get a lot of water energy on there. If you somehow get a lot of stuff spread out, you can use the Misty's command and just put a whole bunch on there. And then the stadium is really good. 40 extra damage, so you're doing 40 plus 40 more for each one, plus another 40. That can knock out stuff, and this is what this did. So let's see. He's burnt, yeah. I do feel like I have the upper hand here because, again, fire versus water. You know how that turns out. Never turns out too well. See, like I'm saying here, now I can just, boom. Do 40 to shame heals and water, else that would have been knocked out. But I've had it where I went against, like, a psychic deck, and I'm like, okay, well, they have someone who's 80 HP, and I'm like, and they're weak to psychic. I'm like, sweet, I get to knock something out and attach energy to my Starmie GX. But yeah, Valentine's Day weekend. Hope everyone enjoyed. I had a really nice Valentine's Day weekend. Valentine's Day was really nice for me. And I just want to show one of my favorite support from my favorite Pokemon characters. Probably Best Girl, one of my favorite waifu Best Girl characters from the series. Everyone loves Misty. People who say they don't, nah, something wrong with them. But Misty and her love of Starmie. And I've always wanted to try Starmie GX, but just never had a chance to like really play. But I feel like, you know, it's just, I think it's a fun deck. I've had fun for it. Even if I lose, it's still kind of a fun one. I mean, sure, you get annoyed. You'll see in the second one where it's just like, but that's what happens. Everyone experiences that. Little chime there, huh? Like the little chime music. Yeah, we got a nice. Add a little bit of ambiance to this whole battling and duels. Duels. Curses Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm gonna constantly call these duels. I'm sorry. Just like the discard pile, I'm gonna constantly call, or whatever these are called. I'm gonna constantly call them the graveyard. Yu-Gi-Oh! Player playing Pokemon a lot now. Huh. Knock them out. Just need to do the 100 one there. Don't even need to bother. 100, 200 knocks them out. What's good against this is when you have, Reshazard, and then you're like, you pile up all those energies, do the GX attack, and then you can play, which this deck does pretty good. I'm looking forward to when we get the Professor's Mail, but for water energy, and then get two. And then I was thinking, well, you'll see later on. I was like, wonder what it'd be like to put probably how this would be with Frostmoth. How well that'd be. And then my misunderstanding in this game, like early on, like later on, I forgot all about Starmie. Another up for it. Starmie GX has free retreat. So I'm sitting like, oh, he's great to just put on and then switch back out, like back in the day, So I mean, But I realized it eventually, come a couple games later. I was like, oh yeah, he's got free retreat. Speaking of water, water's blue. For Valentine's Day, I didn't want to go see Sonic. I know this is not Pokemon related, but I think it's funny how I believe this is the next Joker, what's going there. I don't know what it is, but the shills, the critics, people, and whatever, trying to appease a small percentage of fan base people for movies that don't watch movies to do the stuff they're trying to stop Sonic. I don't get it. I mean, I'm not that big a fan of Sonic, but good for them for, hey, this is what the fan base and what the audience would prefer. Well, we went and accommodated to that. I'm like, bravo for that. So I don't know. Anyone see it? Anyone watching this, listening to me talking? If you did, let me know how you thought about it. I'll probably go see it too. Go Starmie. Go Starmie GX. Go Starmie. During the second match, I will probably not be talking just because it is... It's a type of deck that I think it's kind of a meh deck. I think it's kind of a pathetic deck to play. And kind of a boring deck where it's like... I don't know, I'm not a fan of the deck. Just because it takes forever for their turn to get done. And then they don't do anything. And then if I wasn't going for special, trying to pull off things, I probably would have ended better. So probably a heads up there. But your thoughts on the second deck coming up, what their type of decks are. I mean, I do 80 to this McGargle. And then attach more energy to people. And I got Keldeo there, which is good because they're a GX deck. So Keldeo is probably a good one to attach stuff to. And that'll completely annoy. I feel like I'm in good footing there. But yeah, another thing is Misty, everyone's first anime or Pokemon crush basically was Misty when you think about it. But then there's Jessie, and there are just so many of them in Pokemon that were really good. When you're watching them, when you're young watching them. And Misty loves water Pokemon. Water Pokemon's like my favorite type also, so that's also, I love the water type. And then second, I'd probably say, it used to be like Dragon. And like, I don't know, I used to like all the types. Fire, electric, maybe grass, bug maybe, but now it's become probably fairy. So water and fairy are like my favorite types, which is a shame that TCG is poo-pooing on fairy, but they're also poo-pooing on dragon. So at least if they get rid of fairy, then get rid of dragon is what I say. That's that's enough of that stuff. There we go. Shame can't get the Misty, Cerulean Gem. Oh, there we go. That way they can't get their draw support anymore. It's a waste because I don't have Starmie out, but you know, I don't need Glaceon. I love Glaceon though. That was such a good card back. Ooh, that was a good card. But Glaceon, you know, favorite. It's always been Vaporeon. Then Espeon came in. I'm like, oh, Espeon's so cool. And Glaceon's like, oh, Espeon's like such a beautiful looking Pokemon. And then you got Sylveon, which is just adorable as hell. And I was like, ah. So those are my favorites of the evolutions. Luckily enough, 2 of them are water, and 1's fairy, so. And then S-Man just looks really cool. Looks like a cat. And then I love the... What was that back when we had, like, the Dreamland, and he had, like, the secret abilities, and it had, like, the magic bounce? That thing was fun to play. S-Man with that was awesome as hell. Whoops, I said the H word. Oh, well, that proves that this video is not for kids, then. And as you can see, I got the giant bomb in there because it's only got 190 HP for, ooh, Torkoal V. Good card. So, you're going to need something. If something one hits it, that's a good thing to do 100 damage, then come back another one and probably knock it out. And then I love the Raft instead of, like, Switch. So instead of playing, like, all Switches, I have a copy of that in there just because healing that 30 could, you know, benefit, you know, be just enough to survive another hit. Oh, my Cargo's going to take down, nope, they're going to GX, which I thought. Which I'm like, what? Are they thinking I'm going to deck out? I just don't see it because Keldeo is going to knock out him. Then I just need 2 more, and if he sends out Torkoal, oh, but he is down to 1 prize. But that's the thing. Torkoal does 90 and 90, that's 180. My Starmie will survive by, you know, 10 HP. So I'm thinking, put that on there and send it out. Because this little guy is going to be able, because of the stadium, I'll be doing 40, I'll be doing 160, and then 160 times that is, there we, you know, weakness. Oh yeah, 160. What am I doing? It's already the weakness. That was enough to do. So, and then, like I said, they bomb me, he's going to take 100, then I can just do a little tiny amount to that Torkoal V. Or if they send out the Mewtwo to become the Torkoal V, which they can't because he's a V. Haha. But they can use someone else. But I still don't think... The only thing they can do is if they somehow luck out and get a whole bunch of stuff on that Mewtwo and pull off Make Cargo. Which... they could. But it just don't... I mean, they already played that, so there's no way they can now. So, and there's Misty to show you off. Just remember, this is a Misty Valentine's Day video. Aha. They're afraid of bomb. And then this is where the fun happens. I mean, this is what's all fun about. That Misty card is really good because now I'm like, yeah, I didn't use my GX yet, So that's 40 for every water energy, plus 40. And yeah. And if I had my stadium out, that'd be another 40, but I did enough already, like 280, so that was fun. Here's the, ooh, my cute little, Alolan, Ninetales coin. Show off the love for water. Ice type, I love ice type as well, so I guess ice, water, and the card game is the same, so whatever. So here's the one that's going to be like, oh, so sped up that a little bit there. And I'll be speeding the price of Kyurem. He's a good card. Still kind of works. I do like, if you can't get him, then feel it good. So hopefully let's see what happens. We'll keep, Keldeo will be good, the standoff against this. There's Misty again, Misty's Water Command. That is a darn good card. So I think that'd also work too, like getting that Frostmoth out there. Ooh, boy, Steel. Well, Keldeo, you'll be good right now. But then again, the point of this isn't to attack with him. It's just to be annoying and, well, you'll see. Once that does that, then I start speeding up because it takes like 5 minutes for them to do their turn every turn, and it just, ugh. Love Lucario Melmetal GX though, because I like Lucario and I like Melmetal. And it was one of those things at first when I saw the little guy, the little nut, little Melton, I was like, nope, don't like this Pokemon. Sure, he looks cute, but I'm like, nah, it's just like a silver diddle with a nut on its head. That's, the whole diddle nut thing. That's the thing. Pidgeotto. All they do is just constantly. It takes forever for that. But then I saw like the Melmetal GX. I really liked where he takes the 30 less damage, and then he attaches up to him and take 30, so he takes 60. And then he have this, so he's taking like 90 less damage. I should upload my old videos. I'm gonna upload them again. Who cares if they're like old format? I recorded them, didn't get a chance to put them up. I'm gonna put them up for fun filler just to enjoy because I really liked the decks at the time. And it was just fun. That thing there, you put the frying pan on, his ability, and you pull off that once they came out, then it's like, boom. He's taking like 90 less damage every turn. It's like, you can't kill this guy. And it was the build with Magnezone, which is just boom, 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 bam. So let's see. Is Kyurem going to do something here? At least I can hopefully paralyze. Next turn, so just the slowness of this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there we go. Slowly having to attach it to him. There. So you know how like bad this deck, like I think the deck I'm going against, no offense, not to the person. The deck itself is a pathetic deck. I mean, holy crap, I had to manually do his one attack 3 times to get 3 energy on him. You should have been able to knock this guy out by then. There's Misty and Lorelei. Torquing with Lorelei. Show off all the waifus there. Show off all the cute little girls. It's Valentine's Day. Show off the support for the girls. And Starmie. That's what it's all about. But I'm like, I was able to do this. Well, it just kind of sucked for me that I wasn't able to do anything. But also for them, not to be able to do anything back and not knock this guy out by the time I fully did it with 3 attacks attached to him. Wow. I'm like, where's the energy on these guys? Elm's lecture, good old little Totodile, Cyndaquil, Chikorita. I mean, jeez, that's the only thing with this deck. Yep. Alright, I finally got to do something and paralyze him just a little bit. Just because I know they don't have anything, but maybe I can start sniping the bench. I probably should have thought about doing that. But then she's weak to... Glaceon's weak to metal, so meh. I probably could have been thinking about that now that I look back on this. That was probably a nice option. I could have just started sniping. Unless it only does it the GX now. I thought it was just like did the 90 and then 30 to something, right? Can knock out those Pidgeotos in a couple of hits. Right here, I probably could have just forced something out. But I'm going to do whatever I can to him and paralyze. And now for our Valentine's Day music to speed things up. My turn. Alright, after all that, as you've seen, nothing pretty much happened. But now we're going to try and pull off the, force his guy out, right? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. But first we'll play the Lorelei Misty. Get to get 3 water energy, and we can use our GX yet again. Whew, only have 2 left, which is where my downfall was. Wanting to do this. I shouldn't have done that. But I wanted to pull it off, I just wanted to show it off because it's fun. Because now I have, nothing. And this isn't even going to be able to do too much. Boosh. So, because now he's going to be able to get rid of all my energy, and I'm going to sit there with nothing. Whoops. Back to Valentine's music. And I'm surprised I didn't get to do it, so I get the attack yet again. But eventually they'll have to get rid of all my energy, right? Well, here we go. Back to music. Yep, all of it's gone. So now I'm sitting here where the only thing I got, I can't do anything. Just put, I guess, Keldeo out because they can't attack them. Get rid of that. Hopefully they can't do anything else. But the only downside is I wish I could be doing something with Keldeo to attack, but I have nothing. So I'd have to somehow hopefully get them the deck out, but then they have more than I do. So that's the only downside. Jesse and James, I don't see the point because I have nothing I can do, so I don't see what the point is. Honestly, I didn't see the point of that. And now we just play the waiting game. I can't do anything again. Somehow I gotta get more cards in there, but that ain't gonna happen. Because yep. Yawn. What a boring deck. If I didn't go try to do the Misty Lore, I just felt like, you know what? I just want to do it. Cost me the game. If I didn't do that, I probably would have easily knock this out because that thing, he doesn't do anything. Take down something, I take it down. They haven't taken a single prize. So, I mean, it's like they knock one of my guys, what they do, I finish them off. But had to go for the cool little combo. But I have all these cards, I want to do it. So it's my fault. Otherwise, this is a weak, pretty meh deck. At least I got to enjoy some Valentine's music, right? Let's start with the coin flip and go. Play this one out and maybe play some more Valentine's music. And then comment every so often. But here we go. We got Lapras to start things off. Let's see what we got. Oh, the clown's out right away. That's not good. You're supposed to have him as a surprise. Don't need you, little glass sound. We need to get you out because this is supposed to be Starmie GX. We're supposed to focus on Starmie. Let's get all our stuff out, and while we set up, let's listen to some more nice, soft music. I'm sitting here winning with the Lapras. I tells you. Just enough to do it, but we'll have all this to make sure we set up and get what we need here. So I feel pretty confident because they kind of... That's gone down. All they got is their Malinars are going to have to kick the bucket, and that's never a good thing when they're forced to come out and play. Misty's Water Command, Cerulean Gym. Love the Cerulean Gym. Again, I like water Pokemon. I like the water. I like the way they look, the way just... I don't know. Water Pokemon's pretty cool. Plus, then you got her sisters and the mermaid stuff, the mermaid episode, all that good stuff. Pikachu knew where it was at when he was like, Pika, Pika, and he saw the pretty sisters and Misty. But anyway. Oh no, spell tag. It's not going to do anything, honestly. They can put all the spell tags in the world, and it's really not going to do anything because I just have that upper hand, which, again, feel bad. Poor guy. I mean, you can't even knock out my Lapras right now. If anything, they'll be able to knock out one Pokemon because of the spell tags, and that's it. Woo, Lapras will probably be able to go down. Because honestly, I mean, I don't even need... Just one with Lapras here, I guess. I mean, it sucks, but it's how it is. Really don't need it, but... See, now this is the one where it's like, I feel bad for her. It's like, ugh. I mean, yeah, you're going to knock on my Lapras, but you lost, so it's kind of a shame. But, hooray! Showed off, had fun with the Starmie GX deck. Hooray for Starmie GX. When it works, it works. When it doesn't, but that's with every deck. When it doesn't work, I mean, I've had it where you get the top decks, and it's like, crap, I couldn't set up or do anything, and I lost. So, alright, I built the deck to a T perfectly, which I'll show later, because I love the Lone Sandslash, and I played that thing, tested that out. Loss after loss after loss after loss, because the formula is there, the deck is the way it's supposed to be. And yet, yeah, just showing some love. Victory, you'll see that later on. But I finally got hopefully I'll get a couple wins for video. Misty's Valentine deck. Here's the deck list. Pretty much, you know, Starmie GX, the star of the deck. Star Pokemon. Star Stream's good. Spin Attack it works. And that GX is what it's at. You can reuse said GX attack because of Misty and Lorelei. Misty's Water Command, get all those energies on Starmies, knock out something big. Misty's Cerulean Gym, 40 more damage to the active Pokemon. That is just insane. Viridian Force, just as another one, just in case. Marnie, typical Just Word, Refresher's Research, Cynthia and Caitlin. That in there in case I need to get Misty and Lorelei back. Malalana has one tag, Giant Bomb, because again, that 180 plus will knock out, so why not do 100 damage? Quick Ball, Tag Call just to get those tags just in case. Cherish Ball, just extra just great catcher. Pokemon Catcher, because that's the thing to use now. Pokemon Communication to swap out who we need. Switch with a copy of the Switch Raft. Starmie GX again. Powerhouse. That GX is amazing. I think so. Great tech. Great, one of those in there because that gets a lot of water energy out. Glaceon GX just in case. You need the struggle to get that Ditto to get it out. Keldeo GX just in case you're in a pinch again. Lapras, you saw what just happened. In case you need a non-GX for the pinch. Same thing with Kyurem. That Perilous is good. Obviously, get the Draw Sport DNA. Volcanion. Again, Dedenne. They get their work, typical stuff. And Misty's Cerulean Gym again, darn. Misty's Water Command. Misty and Lorelei. Again, Misty, Starmie deck for Valentine's weekend. And Starmie GX. Hope you liked it. And try it out yourself. See what variants I might try, like I said. Might need to look into. So that might be the thing to do. This has been
Professor Tizzle.